Today's debate uncovers a powerful question. If Allah is the only creator, why does the Quran say, best of the creators?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, are you a Muslim?
Yes, I'm
All right,
Muslim.
would you like to say to us, our topic today is Allah is God. What do you think?
Uh, yes, I believe he's God. I believe, of course.
Why he's God? Why? Why?
What do you, so can you elaborate on your question? What do you mean? Why?
Why you think he's God? Like, you know, if I say a person, anyone, he believe in God, he should know why he believe in him, right? So what made you believe that Allah is God?
I've been told that that he's God, and I've been told that Allah means God in Arabic. You can call him Allah, God. You can call him maybe, yeah.
No,
In Farsi, you can call him.
but I thought Allah is a name, is not a word mean God.
Allah is a name.
Yes.
I think, from my knowledge, I think it's, I hope I'm not wrong, but I think it means Al-Ilah, يعني Al-Ilah. So Allah, the God, يعني.
Well, my friend, Al-Ilah is different word. Al is a word mean, you know, like, you know, because now you are speaking Arabic and you are copying from the Aramaic people. Al in
No,
the
I
original
don't
in the
speak.
Aramaic.
I'm from Afghanistan. I don't, but I understand Arabic.
I'm not saying. I'm saying where the word is coming from. So the word itself is not an Arabic word. So Muslims do not know what Allah means. So when they say to you Al-Ilah, that is a false analogy. Why? Because if this is the case, then we should not call him Al-Ilah. You can call him, and you know, you Muslim, when you say Shahada, you should say then there's no Allah but Allah.
No, I know that. I also think, to be honest, I also think that maybe this is from Aramaic or Hebrew, you know, before.
Yeah, okay.
Elohim.
But just to prove to you that this is not just a word, it is a name. It's just two words, Al and La. When you say Shahada, you don't say there's no God but God, right? You say there's no God but Allah, correct?
But you know, I don't have problem in. Yeah, I can call him Allah or I can call him God.
Okay, no problem. Let us say I
so
will
this
go
is
with
not
you.
big.
Okay, let us say it's not important, but for me, if you go in details, it's important. But let us go there. So how we know that this one you call him Allah is God?
Okay, so if it depends on the person, his intention. If he mean the creator, he can call him Allah or the creator.
Okay.
Depends on, because there is some people, they are very you know, they're not, their intention, their intention is God. So maybe he says, oh, creator.
So we can
but
say, okay, so you are saying to me that when there's when we speak about the God, we speak about the creator directly, correct?
Like I told you, you know, there are some people that are very more knowledgeable, like yourself. Maybe you know Arabic. So
No, I'm asking you,
some people,
because you mentioned to me the creator. When you mentioned the creator, is that the only proof that Allah is God, that he is the creator?
Well, it depends. Like I said, if you ask someone, maybe you should ask the person, what do you mean? Do you mean the creator? In that case, to say, okay, fine, you can.
Okay,
you mean the
know
creator?
that, how we know that Allah is the only creator?
I think so. We have logic. There can only be one creator, because if two creator, maybe, you know, there is order in the universe, and you know,
yeah, like
I think even Christians.
Yeah, like you
I
cannot
think
have
even
two.
the
You cannot have two cooks in one kitchen. I got you. But here you see in the Quran,
exactly.
yeah, you cannot have two cooks in one kitchen. All right. So chapter 23, verse number 14, it says, Allah is the best of the creators. So Allah, he said, he is not the only cook. There's many cooks in the kitchen, and you are the one who just said to me, we cannot say there's two creators, because this will be wrong, right? It's like having two cooks in one kitchen, and you agree with me. So when Allah, he said he is not the only creator, is Allah telling the truth?
No, of course he's telling the truth.
Okay, but
I mean, but yeah, sorry, go on.
By the way, you are very polite, and you are welcome. You are a very nice person.
Oh, thank you.
So
I just try to learn.
Yeah, no problem. So it says here, chapter 23, verse number 14. So pleased be Allah, the best of the creators.
Yeah, yeah.
But you are the one who present to me that your God is the only creator. So how he is the only creator? And then we have
No,
Allah himself saying he is the best of the creators.
okay. I think I understand your question now. So basically, what you're trying to say is, before when I tell you,
Hmm.
I mean there can only be one creator. Not like Hindus, they believe in I don't know how many gods. I think there is only one creator. But I think you're now referring to the Arabic word. I think here is where you have your question is, how can there be two Allah? Before when I told you about the creator. That's why I don't have problem if you call the creator Allah, or if you in English you call him God. Do you understand what I mean? Because
Yeah, but
I'm
this is
talking
not,
about the
my
creator.
friend, but this is not
Yeah,
the issue now, what we call him.
yeah.
But you see now
So the issue is the Quran.
Allah himself saying that he is the best of the
Yeah.
creators. If you are saying, I am the best one in Afghanistan, that's mean there's many Afghani, correct? But you are the best.
Yeah. Okay. Now I
Okay.
got you. So you mean you're with me that there is there can only be one creator?
Yeah,
Yes, or you maybe
but how
three?
now? But how the Quran saying this? He is the best of the creators.
Okay. So you talking about the language now?
Well,
How can it?
how we learn about
Yeah.
Allah? By Allah, He spoke to supposedly in Arabic to us, and that is the Quran, right? So Allah, He
Yeah.
says, so blessed be Allah, which is very weird. Allah saying blessed Allah.
Do you speak Arabic? Do you speak Arabic?
No, I speak Urdu.
Okay. But he says also قل هو الله أحد. يعني he's one.
Well, that's wrong
In
too,
Quran.
because Ahad does not mean one. Ahad is mean one of. Ahad. This is why we have say that the Ahad. أحد
But okay, so
اثنين
question.
ثلاثة الأربعة. So we have days. So أحد is one of them, and the Quran is full of the word أحد. أحد من يعني أحد الأنبياء. So أحد mean one of many. So when Allah he says قل هو الله أحد, either he meant أحد, the one who is an idol in the Kaaba or around the Kaaba, or he meant that he is one of many. However, let us not to jump this one here. It says Allah is the best of the creators.
Yeah, okay, I got your question because in context, and it can mean different things, but it can also mean one. But your question is why he say in Quran he's the best of the creator. يعني there is money creator because he say so. Is this
obviously
your question?
Obviously, otherwise he is lying, because if I go now, okay, let me call my mother and I will tell her, Mom, I spoke to a person and he said to me, you are the most intelligent student I ever taught. And this is you supposed you are my teacher. But you never taught any student except me. So how I am the most smart student if I'm the only student you have? So this is a lie. If he is the best of the creators, that means there's a creators. If there's no other creators and he is the best, that means is making up a lie. You don't say.
No, but I understand. No, yeah. I understand that. Okay. Yes, okay. So is this okay? So what I believe, it can also be, this can be also open to interpretation. Some people, when you read the Quran, maybe you understand it this way, but you have to be open. Even as a Christian, you have to be very open. Listen to what other people say. Also, maybe you can say, okay, how do you understand?
Because my friend, I'm surprised. You are from Afghanistan and you are telling me to be open. In Afghanistan, if you say that, they open your head. What open?
True.
If Allah, Allah is saying, you give me any interpretation you want, who cares? Creator is a creator. It's you who present the word to me when you call. Creator is the one who create life. Creator is the one who creates something out of nothing. Yes. So when Allah he says he is the best of the creators, obviously either there is other creators, or he is the only creator.
Okay, can I sometimes you can answer you can answer someone by asking a question. Can I ask you something? This will be your answer also. So I understood what you mean when you read Quran. When you read this ayah that you just read, you understand a certain way. But can you believe that when I read, I understand something else? Maybe I understand something, I understand it. It's open to interpretation. Yani, one person, he believes like this, the other person
like my friend,
grasp.
I am listening to you. Give me the interpretation. Go ahead. I'm not saying to you, I'm going to ask you the question and I will not allow you to give me the interpretation. No, I'm just asking how such a thing can happen.
Okay, so what I believe personally, when I read it, I think it means that he is in the context, of course. In this context, even when the context of Qul Huwallahu Ahad, I believe I'm very open person. I want to learn.
Okay.
So if you say that Ahad could mean that in context, I am open for that also. That's when you read Quran, you maybe understand it that way. But I read that Qul Huwallahu Ahad, say that he's one, yani he's one in essence.
Okay, let me ask you. It's just simple.
Yeah.
If we want to compare between apple, should I compare apple to a camel or apple to an apple?
You compare, depends.
Why?
It depends, but of course. Okay, so example, it depends on your on what you want to put forward. If you try to give me an example of two different things, obviously
a fair compare using the word best. When I say the best, so
yeah, yes,
if I'm talking about apples, and I say this is the best apple, obviously I'm comparing this apple to other apples, correct?
In this context, yeah, yes.
Okay, but there's other context. He said the creators, he decide what to compare to. He decide, Allah already decide what to compare to by using the word the creators. So it's not up to me, it's not up to you. So when he say he is the best of the creators, so now we are focusing in those who they are the creators. So how Allah can be the best of the creators if there's no other creators? Have you ever heard of a guy, his name is Baal?
Yes, of course. This is yes, I know Baal.
What is Baal?
There is
what is Baal?
Paimuna. Okay, so Baal, it's a okay. So can I explain?
Sure,
sometimes
go ahead,
I need to take my. Okay,
go ahead, no problem.
So basically, it comes from very root. It's Baal is like a shaitan. It's a demonic. It's called method. It's a myth. And it's demonology. It's a demonology. He looks like not ape. Sorry, what's this called? Like a sheep with two big horns.
Oh, okay.
He's often described like this, but the problem is with some portrayers, they use their imagination when they draw. So whenever they draw a ball, it's a demonic. Yeah,
okay.
It's like a demonic, from what I understand. But sorry,
this Baal, you said he looked like a goat. He have two horns.
Goat, yes, goat, not sheep, sorry. Goat,
okay, that's
goat.
good.
Yeah.
So now we have a goat. I'm going to draw that in the screen. I'm very good in art, as you know. I don't know if you I teach art as a part-time. That's why I have no money. Because
yes, I have come
across.
I have come across.
This is the goat. This is the goat. This is Baal. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm glad that you told me that Baal is a goat. Now, how in the world Allah he compared himself to a goat then? Because in the Quran, in chapter 37, verse number 126, Allah he compared himself to Baal.
Yeah. So, okay. So whenever I discuss this with my Christian friends and even atheists, I'm from Sweden, my friend, and in Sweden we have this most atheistic country in the whole world.
Yeah, my friend. Focus with me. Focus with me.
So what? No, I'm just telling you something here.
How Allah compare himself? You said to me, I asked you who is Baal. You said he is a goat. He have two horns. Okay.
No, this is what I'm trying to answer. Okay. You finish and then I will answer.
Yeah. So how this goat is now in a competition with Allah? Why Allah he say compare himself? Crying, how you worship the goat and you forsake Allah, the best of the creators. So Allah by saying this verse, which is in chapter 37, verse number 125, Allah he admitted that Baal is the goat is a creator, and Allah is a better goat. He is a creator, but he's a goat, but he's a better than, because you don't compare yourself to someone is not a. If you are not a goat, why you compare yourself to a goat?
But that would be like, okay, this is one interpretation. I understand you, but this I can then flip this question same back to you as a Christian.
Flip it. Why?
I could then say,
how is that?
Okay. So I could ask you the exact same question. I could say, listen, in Christianity, when Jesus said, don't believe in other gods, worship only God, Father. Whenever he talks about other gods and then he compares to Father, does he now mean even the Satan? He said that Satan is God of this world and Father is God in the hereafter. Is he Satan is even worse, lower in rank than this goat. But so they're different. There is Baal, there is Paimona. They are there is there are a few others, but I forgot. So is he now comparing himself with the Satan?
No, because simply when Jesus he says that all lies come from Satan, and when he say he is the God of this world, which means there's many people worship him and many people follow him in this earth. But people who belong to the true God, they will be in his heaven. This is why
Okay, so
you keep saying to me, you said to me many times, he said, my father, my father, my father. So when Jesus says my father, he says he is a son, and he says that the father is the one who should worship, and his son who he sent to you. So the father, he glorified the son he glorified the father, and the son came to save the earth from the God you are worshiping. Now listen, my friend. Listen,
okay.
I'm asking you now, how in the world I am God, and then I go down? You see, he can say, oh, you worship Baal. Baal is a fake God. That would make sense. But he did not say that.
No, but the problem is, okay.
He did not say that. He confirmed that Baal is God. How he confirmed it? He says he is. Baal is a creator.
Okay.
Allah is a creator. But Allah is the best of the creators. So Baal is not equal to Allah.
Okay.
He's a creation.
But he said, okay, finished? Okay, so he says in the Bible also that that Satan is a god of this world and Father is God in the hereafter. Now, this is also a comparison. Is he Satan?
No, you see,
I shouldn't even say this, but
when we say God, and I'm saying to you now, I'm saying Allah is your God, right?
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't agree he is my God. So using the word God does not mean I agree with it, unless I mean that he is my God. Here,
but do you agree that intention is very important? Do you agree with this?
Yeah, exactly. So Allah here, the intention of Allah is to compare himself to other creators.
No, my intention. I was referring.
Who cares for yours now? We're talking about the Quran. Allah is he is the one who's talking. So the only one he can tell us what he meant is his words. His word is so clear. You know, are you going to seek and pray to Baal and forsake the best of the creators?
But you know, before also you said something which is a little bit interesting. You said that he glorified Father and the Father glorified Son and the whole concept. Okay, so obviously I know that you're not Catholic by that when you say this, and you're not.
How is that? How you know that I'm not Catholic by saying that? This is a verse from the Bible, my friend. Catholic believe in it too.
Oh yeah, I understand that. But
okay, listen, focus me. Don't go on something you do not know. Don't talk about things you don't know.
No, so just when you told me this,
when I say you're trying to change the topic. Creators,
no.
creators. Okay, let us make it simple. Do you believe there's a creators or one creator?
No, just one. Okay. I believe only one. But then you can call him God. You can call him God. I have no problem. Or you can even call him just. Okay.
Okay, my friend, I got the answer. But so how Allah he says the creators if there's only one?
Because just like you said before, I don't know if you heard yourself, maybe you can, you heard yourself just, I think it was 3 minutes ago, you said that, look, because there were people worshipping this, Satan, and there were people worshipping God, so Jesus said this. Exactly.
No, but here he's saying creators. He's not saying gods. He's saying creators. There's many gods. You know, there's Hindus, they have 35 million gods. But this is not the topic. The topic is the creators. If there's no other creators, and then I say to you, you worship the creators, and I am the best of the creators, he is not saying I am the only creator. He says, I am the best of the creators. By saying that, he admits that there's other creators. Because if he is the only creator, there's no other best.
Okay, so I can fully, I can honestly understand. When you read Quran, you can understand like this, but the problem is you have to be a little bit open for other people as well. Okay. I don't understand that when I read this verse. I do not. I am honest with you now. I don't read it the way I don't understand it that way. I understand it that it's open to interpretation. That's Allah. You have to respect that. Look, let me tell you something. Even Muslims, 1.8 or I don't know how many Muslims, it's not possible that everyone have same. Even with Christianity, there will be interpretation a little bit, but you have to be open for that. I understand when you tell me that Quran. So when you read Quran, khalas, you understand it that way. But you have to sometimes let other people also, not respect. Just you have to understand that they might interpret it in their way a little bit. You understand what I mean? I'm honest when I say that I believe in Allah, that He's one. I really believe that He's one.
Who is the one who gives the best interpretation for the Quran?
Okay, this is a good question. So. But who is the one that so I believe every person I read it, I interpret it. I think I should respect your view, but I should not force you to believe this or that. When you read Quran,
are you sure you are from Afghanistan? That's weird. Yes. What happened to you? Anyway, listen, You see, I'd ask you, who is the best to give interpretation for the Quran, and you tell me, you know, you can interpret.
So okay, yeah.
I'm asking you, who is the best to give the explanation for the Quran? Is there better one than Allah?
No, of course not.
Okay.
But
have you ever heard of a God? Have you ever heard of a God? He claimed that he created you from dead blood, and he explained it in details.
But
so how does God is God, and he says something silly like this?
No, but see, this is again. I mean, when you talk with a lot of Christians, they say something that might sound a little bit. I can even give you example, but you know, you have to respect. You have to say, okay, listen, this is how he read the Bible, and this is how he understands.
No. This is not up to you. This is Allah now Himself talking. Explain how He created the baby. This one did not need. This is not a metaphorical. This is not philosophy. He says to you, I created the baby in the following steps. There's a guy, he had sex, he made a sperm, the sperm coming from the ribs of the women and the backbone of the man. And then he continues saying that sperm became a dead blood, and then that blood became a baby. How in the world such a one, you think he is the creator? You do not know how the baby is created.
Oh, are you talking about the right now? Are you talking about the scientific error in the Quran?
This is not scientific error.
Okay, that's how you understand. But here's the problem,
my friend. What is the error here? This is a messed up error. It's like one.
Yeah, but I understand.
Someone saying, okay, you know, I'm going to build a house, and then at the end he made an error installing the faucet. This is the whole thing is messed up from the beginning. So
no, but
according to your religion, that's like how saying the baby is made. First is the sperm, and then became dead blood, and then the dead blood grew and became a clot, and then the clot became a lump. And then the lump made a bones, and then after that, Allah He put the flesh. How in the world that work?
No, but I have done a little bit research, and it was a while ago. I can answer from what I interpret, how I see it. Of course, I can do that if you want. Okay.
Is it up to you to give your own interpretation?
But that's what it depends on what you want. If you want my own interpretation, how I understand.
No. Is it according to Islam? Is it up to you to give interpretation? It's up to you.
But how can listen? You have to understand one thing. I cannot speak for Shia. I cannot only speak for myself. Can I speak for you? If I can speak for you, then I will say no. You're wrong.
What does have to do with Shia or Sunni? Now I'm asking you. According to Islam, can individual like you explain the Quran, or they have to go by the scholars?
No. Can I talk for someone else or only for myself?
No, this is not about yourself. This is about the religion. So if I ask you what do you like to eat, then you tell me what I like to eat. Here we're talking about explaining the Quran. So so who is the one in Islam? You know, according to Islam, he can give interpretation to the Quran.
Yes. Okay. So this is a good question. Now I think we're getting a little bit closer now. Okay. So you know the problem is that I understand you 100%, but you fail to understand me. But it's no problem. I will tell you very simple now. So the way you're talking, it sounds as though the whole Islamic is just one. Therefore, if this was the case, if all Islam was just one and no Shia, Sunni, so then you can come to me and say, listen, how can you say this? Because you. But the problem is there are many different interpretations. For example, Sunni understand it one way, Shia understand one. If you go to a Shia, he say no, he's wrong. This is what it means. If you go to a Christian, when you read the Quran,
can we take the interpretation? Can we take the interpretation of Muhammad? Or he is Shia or Sunni, or you don't like him? Muhammad, your prophet.
Yes.
Is he okay to explain the Quran, or he's not qualified?
No, he's of course he's okay. I know what you mean. Okay, proceed.
Okay.
So yeah,
when your prophet Muhammad, he says in chapter 18, verse number 86, that the sun set in a muddy, hot spring of water.
Yeah.
The Quran says that. Who is going to give us interpretation for this?
Okay, this is very, very, very good. I think you're talking about the Dhul Qarnayn.
Yeah, the guy with the two horns.
With the two horn, no, there is actually some scholar, they say Qarnayn, it can mean also 100 years. In Arabic, 100 years it can mean one Qaran.
So he have 200 years in his head.
No. He can live between those two. Like I am born 1990. So if I live between those, but it's a different interpretation.
No, my friend, the one who told you that he don't even speak Arabic, because Dhul Qarnayn.
You might.
It's not up to them. No. The in Arabic is the one who have something. Like, this is the description for him. So if he lived for 200 years or in the 200 years, that will not
that's
make
not
him
what
Dhul
I'm saying.
Qarnayn. No,
Okay, so I'm not
this is
saying
what they
that.
told you. No, listen. Forget about this. Who care about the name now?
Okay.
When
So
the
I
Quran
was trying
says,
to tell you.
when the Quran
Okay, yeah.
says that Allah speak about a
Yes.
person, the man with the two horns, Alexander the Great, obviously, he arrived until he found the sitting place of the sun.
Okay, can I tell you just one thing? This is a good question, actually.
He found it set in a spring of murky hot water.
Yes.
Allah is telling the truth that the sun set in a murky water.
But okay, so here is I will give you my answer, and then I will make my answer strong by giving you more evidence.
I want
okay?
a strong answer.
First,
I like strong answers always.
Okay.
I
first, I'm going to tell you
always collect weak answers and I throw them away. I want a strong
Very
answer,
good.
please. Okay, good.
No, it's by doing this, you're making me also stronger in my faith. So
okay.
I don't, I like this. Don't worry, okay?
Good.
So first, so when you say this is from the human perspective, okay? So he saw it like that. The proof that is
where
also...
Where it says he saw it like that. Can you show me? You see, my eyes, I'm like 200 years old, like Dhul Qarnayn, and I cannot see where it says that this is from his perspective. It says he found it. He did not, he thought. If it says he thought, then that what you said is true. But he did not say he thought. He said he found it. Said
so far, I'll be honest with you. So far, you have been very helpful. You have been very good. But the problem is sometimes I feel like when I talk to you now, I feel like you want you try. I'm telling you, I didn't mean 200 years. No, you're putting this in my mouth. I'm saying what I mean. A person can live between two.
My friend, just I'm talking about myself now. I'm very old. I'm very ancient. Ask my mom. I asked my mom. When was my birthday? She said, "Oh, what I know. I do not know the year. I know it was a bad day." So this is what I know about my age. So now I'm asking you, when the Quran says, when until he reached the setting of the sun, setting place of the sun, he found it sitting in spring of muddy water or murky water or hot water. Who is the one who's talking? Allah. He did not say in his perspective. So you Muslims, you make things up.
You have to. No, I'm going to tell you, but if you allow me, I'm going to let you speak how much you want, but just allow me also in the between a little bit, okay? So when you talk, this one interpretation is like you say, but one interpretation of this is also, look, this is from human perspective. The proof for that is another. So sometimes you explain Quran by Quran. So what you do is that there's another verse that says في كل في فلك يسبحون يعني you know the verse which says
I never
in
heard
English
of it before. No.
Okay. So sometimes you have to grasp it in the whole context. I understand. That's why you get questioned.
But the one you mentioned to me make it even more horrible, because according to the Quran, the verse you mentioned to me, it's that's the day, the sun, the night, and the moon, all of them they swim in a flock, in a boat. So how that can be from God too? So this God now trying, you said to me, you're trying to explain to me. Yes, my friend. Yasbahun in Arabic mean they swim. All right.
Yes.
And the Muslim okay. So, but when he said that, he said the night and the day and the sun and the moon. So he claimed that the night is an object, the day is an object, the sun is an object, the moon is an object, and all of them they swim, but none of them swim in fact. Now let's go back. Hold on.
Okay,
when we go back, when we go back,
but you say sometimes, the day, and I can hear you. My English is not good, but what I can hear that you sometimes you have problem with the language. I can hear you.
Okay.
This is what I believe, but not to be disrespectful, of course. I'm just saying. I mean, my English is worse than you, but I can hear that you have problem with the language. So when it talks about, I mean, I can give you a dozen of examples. In English, when you just say,
what if I show you? What if I show you this is the true meaning according to your scholars?
Scholars, there is about 1 million scholars. I mean, if I want to show Bible to you,
so listen now. So now you are saying to me. Hold on. A second ago, you said to me, I can tell you have a problem with the language. And now I'm saying to you, I can show you your scholars, and in a second you delete them all. You said my scholars, a million scholars. No care about them.
No.
So why you call them scholars? Why you call them scholars if they aren't scholars? Okay, let me ask you.
You call them scholars.
Who is more? No, it is you Muslims who call them scholars. My friend.
You don't talk with Muslims. You're talking with me now.
Ibn Kathir is a scholar, or
he's one of the scholars, but he's not the perfect. He can
name
make
for
mistakes.
me a scholar you like.
What do you mean? All of them. No one is perfect. They can make mistakes. I'm very critical thinker. If he's wrong, he's wrong. I don't care if he's very knowledgeable. Ibn Kathir, Ibn Athir, Ibn Qayyim. I don't care. Name for me doesn't matter.
Is your prophet a scholar or like Ibn Kathir?
But okay, first of all, I don't understand why you do this now, because you've been very nice till now. Okay, it's okay. It's up to you.
I'm asking you because now you are washing your hands.
I get a little bit sad, you know.
You are washing your hands from your scholars trying to escape the truth.
No. I never said I wash. Why? If he comes, if he brings to me, I want you to read
for me what is in the screen and tell me.
Okay,
is your prophet qualified? I asked you 5 minutes ago. Can your prophet?
Let me answer you this.
Can your prophet explain the Quran? You said sure. You still agree that your prophet can explain the Quran?
Yes, but if you let me answer, I will tell you maybe.
Okay,
it's okay. You take your time.
Do you agree that your prophet is the best to explain the Quran?
You know, you're very good in one thing. You don't let me talk. That's just
you see. I learn about Muslims that they escape my question, so I don't give them a chance. I'm asking you. So, do you agree? As you said before, you already agreed, but I want to repeat it again. Do you agree that your prophet is the best to explain the Quran?
That's not what I said. No, you're wrong.
Said that. So are you saying now your prophet did not know what the Quran is saying too?
That's not what I'm saying at all.
So, like I say again, is the
I don't have chance to explain.
Is the prophet of Islam, because whatever I say to you, said it's not what I'm saying. Let us make it clear. Is Muhammad the one who can explain the Quran, or he is the one who cannot explain the Quran? Okay.
The problem is when I talk to you, 95% you talk, you let me talk 5%. It's very unfair.
I want an answer.
I cannot even open my mouth.
No, you can open your mouth because you are trying to avoid the question I'm asking. You talk about things have nothing to do with me. I'm asking you, is Muhammad,
if I do that,
you deny what you said. You deny what you said. You said that already. I asked you, is Muhammad qualified to explain the Quran? You said yes.
Yes, okay, he is, yes.
Okay.
What can I say? I mean, this is not fair, but okay, what can I say?
So do Muhammad make a wrong understanding of the Quran, or he is smart, guided by Allah?
He is guided by Allah, yes.
Okay. The hadith in front of us, read it.
Where can I do that? I don't understand. It just
I'll read it for you. It's in the screen. I'll read it for you. I was sitting behind the Messenger of Allah. I'm so glad this guy is sitting behind, not in front, because this is risky. I was sitting behind the Messenger of Allah, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, which means Muhammad, do you know where this set? I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. He said, it's set in a spring of warm water.
Yeah.
Okay. So who is the one who can explain the Quran? Muhammad. What Muhammad said about the verse in the Quran about the sunset in murky water and muddy water? He said, it's set in murky water. This is not from the perspective of Zulqarnain, as you said to me.
Okay, so so now this is now if you give me a chance, you know, even if I'm Muslim, just give me a chance. It's okay. Sometimes you can learn something.
Okay.
This is how thank you. So when you tell me about Muhammad, of course he's telling the truth, but there is an issue. Even you know, there is about thousands and thousands and thousands of hadith in plural that they're called ahadith. So the reason that I do not trust just one person, a scholar, is because there is so many ahadith. It's not like Christianity and other religions. It's huge. It's not fair to just cherry pick just one hadith, you know, because if you do that, you can show Islam exactly the way you want. I can do that with the Bible. Imagine you have 1,000 ahadith to play with.
No,
you take one hadith from there.
I challenge you to do the Bible. Show me where Jesus, he said, the sun set in murky water, and in the hadith, and then the Bible says the sun set in murky water in the Bible, and then we say we don't accept them. Now we have both. We have the Quran. I mean, look at this. We have the Quran saying that, and we have the hadith confirm that, and still they are saying it doesn't say that. Does the hadith agree? Does the hadith agree with the Quran, or it's against the Quran?
Okay, when you finish, you can talk.
Does the hadith, does it agree with the Quran statement, or this is against what the Quran is saying?
So you challenge me. I love that challenge because that's good sometimes, you know. Okay, so you challenge me now. I'm gonna tell you. I like it. Okay.
I don't challenge you because you are not qualified to debate about Islam, my friend. I challenge people who have knowledge.
No, no, no. I'm a student. I've never claimed that to be professional.
No, you are
I'm
like
just
you're like this guy, Sheikh Uthman. Do you know him? The guy he just said Allah have a hand, Allah have a leg, and then he
no.
denied that they
He's
are.
very. My
Yeah.
friend. I'm not even. I'm very, very not knowledgeable. I'm very. I don't have. I'm just a student. Just try to learn.
Okay, no
Maybe you
problem.
can
You see
hear.
this, but
Yeah.
this is not an excuse. You see, I'm telling you, I don't challenge you because obviously you yourself you are trying to jump from place to place. Did your
No,
prophet
but
says?
I tell
Did
you
your
fair and
prophet
square.
said?
I told
Did
you.
my friend?
No,
Did
but
your
listen.
prophet say
Yeah.
what is in the screen? Did he say that or it's a lie?
No, of course. That's not what I'm saying. My
Okay.
answer is there is thousands of hadiths. I can show
Who
you.
care if there's
But
thousand or millions? The question is, did
yeah.
your prophet says this or not?
But in context, you cannot just take one. That's like you bring me one hadith
But now
from
he's
fight,
explaining the
and you say,
Quran,
look,
my
look,
friend.
the
He
prophet.
explaining the
Yeah,
Quran.
but
What
that's not.
context? The guy was sitting in a donkey. The guy was behind him. The guy, he asked the first guy, what do you think about where the sun set? The other guy, he says, Allah and his messenger knows best. The messenger said,
Yes.
well, the sun set in a muddy water. Thank you very much. Even this
Yeah,
one
but
need
that's not.
context.
Yes, because there are so many other hadiths that explains about the sun. You know, there is one hadith that explains about the universe.
Give me
That
one.
it's
Give me
okay.
the
So
give me the one you know.
there is not one. I can give you several. Okay,
Give
there
me one. Give
just
me the one you
okay,
like. The one who can help
just
us in this case. Give me one can help us in this case. Go ahead.
But okay, so what? Okay, so when the prophet said that there is open to interpretation, you understood it that way. I told you, I brought you to your Quran. I told you that look, there is this verse that says that that all of them goes into orbit. That if you want to know about the sun, but of course, if you talk about the human perspective, he sees the sun in
Okay. I have a verse
going
in the
goes sun.
Quran. I have a verse
Do
in
you
the
know about
Quran.
this, my friend? My
I
friend, do you
have
know
a
English a
verse in the
little bit?
Quran. No, you see,
Listen. You know sunset. You know sunset.
you are not giving me the answer. I said to you, don't give me a speech, give me a reference. And you give me a
Okay,
speech in the Quran, in
Yeah.
chapter
Do you know
36.
the word sunset? Do you know the word
No, I
sunset?
do
Do
not
you
know
know
the
what it
word.
means?
No, I don't even know where the sun set because I'm still
Okay.
looking. Listen, my friend.
But the
The
sunset,
Quran
listen, in
says,
English.
you keep
Okay, sorry.
saying,
Yeah.
what in English? Tell
Okay.
me, what about it?
Okay, so basically, when the Brit, when the sun sets, does it really set? No, it's
No.
a figure of speech. You have to understand and you have to give room to
But
these things. You cannot be
this is
like
not according to the Quran.
I understand that. I'm just giving you an example so you
No,
understand
don't
that
give me an
Quran. So,
example. We are talking about the Quran. You see, you are
okay,
the
let's
one who mentioned to me that they are running in orbit. Okay, I have a surprise for you. There's a verse in the
okay.
Quran. It says that the sun
Yeah.
does not run into a fixed course. Which one we take? It says here, وَالشَّمْسُ
No, but that's
تَجْرِي
not
لَا
contradiction though.
مُسْتَقَرٍ.
No,
Listen,
no, no, this is good actually. Look,
والشمس
wait. This is good.
والشمس لا
Yeah.
الشمس تجري لا مستقر لها. Do you accept this verse?
I accept all Quran verses, of course.
Okay. Can you show me the verse
Yeah.
in the Quran?
So do you want me to read it for you?
I am showing it to you in the screen. والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها.
Yes. So what about it? Doesn't even contradict. I don't understand why you just you're just hacking on the word. I'm telling you that I don't understand it that way. I'm a
Did you
Muslim.
understand what I just said? والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها. Let me read for you in English, so you might follow with me. And the sun runs with no fixed course of term.
So wallah, that it doesn't even contradict. But you know what that means in English?
But
See,
if
your
we go,
English is not.
but if
Look,
we
but
go
you know what
few
it means?
lines,
Wait.
if we go few lines up,
Okay.
the Quran says
You
on
don't
its
let me.
fixed
You're,
course for term appointed. So what do you mean not contradiction? One verse saying that the sun run into a fixed course, and the other verse saying the sun does not run in a fixed course. Which
listen,
one?
okay, so I'm gonna tell you this. You know, the absolutely funny thing is, if you really listen to yourself, you're answering yourself.
I know. I
This
always
does
listen
not
to
even
myself. I die
contradict.
laughing. You know. But
But
still, that will not answer my question. How one verse says the sun runs with no fixed course for a term, and other verse saying, and the other verse saying, on its fixed course for a term. Which one is the correct? You are the one who said to me there's no contradiction.
you're asking me something and you're answering for me. This is very, I have
I'm
never
not answering. I'm
experienced
asking
something
the
like.
question. I'm waiting. You
But
said there's no contradiction. One is
but can you
says,
let me
listen carefully. No, you are
explain?
the
Can you
same
let
as
me
this guy,
explain?
Uthman,
Hello.
in the video. Keeps
Wallah.
saying to me, let me talk, let me talk, let me talk. But you don't
Okay.
answer. Let me repeat the
Okay.
question again. Listen carefully. And the sun runs with no fixed course for a term. This is the first verse. Second verse.
It means, you know what it means, English?
What mean?
Let me give you a
Tell me.
little bit. It
Okay,
means
tell
that
me.
it doesn't stop. Can
Okay.
you hearing yourself?
Thank you,
Can someone?
guys.
Yeah.
The sun mean does not stop. That's wonderful. Thank you.
No.
You just said
No.
that.
Okay, proceed.
No, just tell me. Just tell me. Did I get you wrong? You said the sun does not
Yes.
stop.
It doesn't. No, it does not contradict itself. You're hearing. You're not hearing
Okay.
yourself.
Now
You're
tell me.
actually. You're
Tell me
by
this
doing
verse
this.
meaning.
Listen, this is just simple English. It mean you just answered yourself.
Tell me what the
It
verse
means
mean.
that is not. So basically, what it means is that when those Zulqarnain saw it sit, it doesn't mean it just went there. A seat like I'm sitting in a chair. It means it doesn't stop. It
But this is not about
goes, and it comes
Zulqarnain
back
now.
up.
You are not focusing. Here the
But
verse
I'm
saying,
answering you that
and the
all the
sun
verses they
runs,
do
and
not
the sun
contradict
runs,
themselves.
and the sun
Yeah.
runs with no fixed course for a term. Do you agree with this? And tell me the meaning.
Yes, I agree with
Tell me the
this,
meaning.
and I have answered you, and I've told you they do not contradict
Tell me the
each other.
meaning.
The
Tell me the meaning.
only problem, the
Tell me
meaning
the
is that
meaning.
it does, Habibi, it does not stop. It goes. Even when the Quran say it doesn't mean like sit in a chair. It sat on the
Okay,
muddy water.
so
No,
let us make
it
it
goes.
clear.
It does not stop.
So, my friend, Asad,
Yeah,
so let's make it clear. So when the Quran says
yeah.
with no fixed course, it means it does not stop. With no fixed course mean it does not stop, correct?
Here's what you do. You're answering yourself. The problem is
I
your English
want
is
to
not
make
very
it
good. Yeah,
clear. Please just say to
yeah.
me in answer. When you say
Okay.
with no fixed course, you meant that the sun does not stop by saying no fixed course, correct?
One interpretation, yeah, كل في فلك يسبحون, all of them together, it means that it revolves around the sun, the earth. Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't stop. The sun does not stop.
No, it doesn't stop.
All right.
But
Thank you. Finally.
yes, yeah.
So now we will go a few line more up and we will find
Okay.
the opposite meaning. The sun doesn't stop. Because I asked you, when it says no fix of course of term, you said, I mean, that's mean the sun does not stop. Read this
Yeah,
verse here
but
with me. It says,
but your English,
read with me,
listen, but
read
this
with
is what
me,
I mean.
on
Okay.
its fixed course. So when we
Yeah.
said no fixed course, it's mean it doesn't stop. But when we say a fixed course,
You're answering yourself. You know what you do. The only problem you
it
have
is
is
you
that
who told me
your English.
that. It's you just a
I
second
know.
ago. This is an opposite verse. The other verse says there's a fixed course. There's no fixed course. Here, there's a fixed course. I asked you what fixed course mean. You said mean the sun does not stop.
You're answering yourself. You have problem with the language. Not that's only
Listen,
interpret it the way you
my
want, and you
friend
don't let
from
me
Afghanistan,
answer.
and listen carefully. I ask
No.
you when the sun, it says, when the verse says no, on a no fix, of course, you said this is mean the sun does not stop. And I repeat the question 3 times and you answer me twice. It's recorded. Then now, okay, we got it. So no fixed course mean the sun will not stop. And you said yes. Correct?
It goes around the. Yes,
It
it
doesn't
goes.
stop.
It has an
Okay.
orbit. It has an
Yeah, it
orbit.
doesn't
Yes, it
stop.
has an
Doesn't stop.
orbit.
You said that. You said it doesn't stop. So
Listen, let me. Okay, let me
does
answer
it
you.
have a
You
fixed
have to
course?
let me
Okay,
at some point.
let's
Listen,
make it
till
simple. Does it
now,
have a fixed course
until
or does it have a fixed
Habibi,
course? Does it
you
have a
must
fixed
listen.
course?
You
No,
know,
no,
this is
no, no,
very
no.
disrespectful. You
No,
must let me answer
you can
because
say
I can
whatever you
hear.
want.
You know what? Okay.
I want to know. Does it have a fixed
Okay.
course, the sun, or it doesn't have fixed course?
Okay, I can hear that you have been misunderstand. You
I
must,
want to
in
explain to me. Does the
order.
sun have a fixed
Okay,
course or the sun does not have a fixed course?
in order for you to
Does
understand,
the
you have to
sun
let
have a
that
fixed
person talk. This is
course?
not fair. Is this
Does it
Christianity?
have a fixed course? You see, you cannot play with me, my friend. I'm a Christian
But
Prince.
let me,
You have to
let
give me
me.
the answer. You can do that with other
But
Christians. With
I
me, you
am
cannot.
giving
Okay.
you. I'm
Does it have a
giving. You
fixed
know what
course
I'm
or
trying
does
to
not
say.
have a fixed course? If there's a fixed course or no fixed course?
You must let me answer. Can you let me
If
answer
there
then?
is, I'm asking you to answer. If there is a fixed course or no fixed course?
There is the sun goes
This is
around.
not a
It
question.
goes in an
I want you to
orbit.
give
It
me,
goes in an
as the
orbit.
Quran saying, if there is a fixed
The
course or
Quran
there's no
says,
fixed
if
course?
yeah,
there is a fixed course or there's no fixed course?
I'm telling you, it goes in an orbit. Why you
This is not
you
the
must fix
question.
your
This is
English,
not
my
the
friend.
question.
Yeah.
This is not the question.
Yeah.
If there is a fixed course or there's no fixed course.
What do you mean? It goes in an orbit. I'm
Well, the
answering
Quran
you.
says
You're not
that. The
hearing me.
Quran say the
The
word fixed
Quran
course.
said
It's
that,
not
but the
me. It's
Quran
not
said,
me
listen,
saying
it
that.
goes
What's
on.
wrong with you? The Quran says the word fixed course. It's not me. I have to use it. Don't tell me
Okay,
what do you
okay, so
mean.
okay, okay.
I am the one who's asking
Let
you.
me.
So
Okay,
does the
let
sun
me.
go? Does the sun goes in a fixed course? Does it go in fixed course or it does not go in fixed course? Choose one.
Which listen? Can you let me answer then? If you don't want to be fair, are you fair or no?
I'm waiting.
I'm telling you, it goes on an orbit. It goes on
This
an
is
orbit. So
I
I
don't
don't.
care. I want you to use the word course. Does it go in fixed course or not? Because this is what the Quran is saying.
But why would I listen?
Are
I'm
you
answering you.
refusing
It
to
goes
use
on
what the Quran is saying? Are you
with the
are you
Quran.
making fun of the Quran now?
No, I told you the
Okay.
Arabic
So the
verse. I told you,
Quran
you're talking
says
to me in
so the
English. Yeah.
Quran says the sun run with a fixed course. Are you agreeing with the Quran? The sun run in fixed course or the sun run with no fixed course?
I agree with the Quran. It goes on an orbit.
Okay, so is that a fixed course or no fixed course?
But if you mean it goes, does it move? Yes, it moves.
This is another question. Does that mean it's a fixed course or it's not no fixed course?
Can I ask you what you mean? I mean, this is not,
What do you
it's
mean?
only a fair
This is the
question. What
question.
do you mean?
If you don't understand the question, how in the world you want to answer when you say an orbit?
Because I don't,
Where do
listen,
you get the
I'm going to
word
tell you
orbit
something.
from? Where do you get the word orbit from? I will shave my 25 beard, a meter beard. If you can't show me the word orbit, there's no orbit in the verse. I'm asking you. وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا. There's no orbit. Now I'm asking you. And this is your Islamic
Listen,
translation saying,
if
your
I
Islamic
know,
translation saying, and on
the
it is no fixed course. So no fixed course doesn't mean.
so yeah,
Do you
listen,
agree that
you there,
the
okay,
sun? Do you agree that the sun
you
has
cherry
no fixed
pick.
course? Do you agree
The
that the sun
prob
has no fixed
the
course?
problem is that you cherry pick. There is so many verse and different
Abdul,
hadiths that says there is
we are
one
trying to
say
view the answer. Is the sun run with no fixed course or it have a fixed course? I want an answer.
if you mean it goes on orbit, it goes yes.
There's no orbit in the verse. Can
But
you
it
show me the word
moves. What do you
orbit?
mean? I'm not. Listen. How can you? It's not. I'm not even. I don't even know which verse you talking. Okay, give me the verse. Let me check this. Because I cannot
Give
see
you
the
the verse. Okay, okay, I will give you the verse. Chapter 36, verse number 38.
Wait. Because I cannot even say. I don't even know. You just keep on. I feel like you want me to believe this. You know. You just repeat. It will teach
You
you. Wait.
feel. Well,
Wait.
yes, thank you for feeling. You know, you feel so hard. Well, it took me 10 hours to make you think that you feel that
Okay.
I
Give me the
am
verse. Give me the
trying
verse.
to
Give me
make
the
you
verse.
answer about
Give me
this.
the
You
verse.
feel now?
Give me the verse.
That's so
Give
good.
me the verse. Give me the verse. I've never.
Chapter
Okay. Give me the
36, verse number 38.
verse number 38.
Yeah.
Wait. 38.
Mm,
الشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم. Okay, wait.
mm,
She is okay, and the sun runs his
mm,
course for a period determined for him. For a
mm,
period.
mm,
That is the decree of him, the exalted in
mm.
might, the all-knowing. But
Okay.
Yusuf Ali has okay, I know. Yeah.
So, give me an
So
answer.
what's the question?
The
If
answer
it
is, does
says,
it go in fixed course or doesn't go in fixed course? The question, does it go in fixed course or doesn't go in fixed course?
but if it's yes, and the sun runs his course for a period,
Okay,
yes,
so it's
for a
running in
period it
fixed
goes.
course, right? It has a fixed course.
But it says for a period it goes yes.
Okay,
I'm
so
telling you
it has
yes.
a
You know the word yes.
so it has a fixed course, correct?
It runs. You have to say the verse as it is. You cannot
Oh,
say
my
from your
friend,
stomach.
I gave you the verse, you open it in your side, and now it's so
Okay.
simple. I'm
But
asking you, does it have a fixed course or not?
I have the verse in front of me, and you're
Yeah,
telling me in front of me
yeah.
you're saying it wrong. It says and the sun runs his course for a period determined for him.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a translation of who?
Of Yusuf Ali.
Okay, can you change to different translation, please? Any translation you
Why
like?
did you?
Huh?
Any translator? Why would I change?
Because okay, so when now it says the sun runs in a course, so does it have a course or it does not have a course?
La, you just want this to do. You're very unfair. I know what you're trying to do, but it's very
okay,
unfair.
I
I
will go
feel
with the
very. This is
translation you
unfair.
accept. Listen, the sun runs off in a course. Does that mean the sun has a course? Yes or no?
Okay, yes. This says yes.
All
Okay,
right,
yes.
thank you very much. It took us 2 hours to make him come to the
No,
conclusion.
but
So now,
still you
now
have
let us make
interpreted
it
wrong.
clear. Yes,
Okay.
yes, the sun has a course. Do you agree?
Dude, it says the sun runs his course for a period determined for him.
Does it
Yes,
have a course?
naam.
Does it have a course or not?
La hawla. Yes. I don't know
Okay.
how to
So
say.
how you
Yes,
explain to
yes.
me? How you explain to me? Allah, He said in different verse, the sun does not have any course.
Where? Which verse? You have
Here
to
we
show me.
go. This is the same verse actually, according to the reading of Ibn Mas'ud in the Quran
Where?
of Ibn Mas'ud.
Where?
وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لَا مُسْتَقَرَّ لَهَا. And the
Where? You
sun
have to show me.
runs.
Where? You have to show me where.
Quran Ibn Mas'ud, the same verse. Quran Ibn Mas'ud, chapter
Where?
36.
I'm looking. I'm reading it now. I'm reading where?
You are not reading Ibn Mas'ud, you are reading Hafs. This is Ibn Mas'ud and this is Ibn Abbas. Those are
Can you send it?
the companion of
But wait.
Muhammad.
Hello, I'm reading the verse that you told me, and it says the sun runs his course for a period determined for him.
Yeah, you are reading.
So what?
You are
Okay.
reading the Quran of Hafs. I just told you. Here we go. Let me send you the chat. In the chat, read it for me. Here we go. In English.
Which chat?
In English,
Okay,
I will send it to you in Skype because you are not looking at the. Obviously, you are not looking at the YouTube. Here we go.
Oh,
والشمس تجري والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها. This is the Quran.
Wait. Look how unfair you are. Okay, look at this. Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
Okay? Yeah. Wait. And the sun runs with no fixed term for time, meaning that it has no destination and it does not settle in one place. Subhanallah. Can you see? Can someone in the chat tell this guy English? Teach him a little bit. Little bit.
So
can't you see?
Teach me.
This is what I mean. You have
but a
a
second
little
ago
bit
you said the opposite.
Listen, I know.
But the second ago you said the opposite. A second ago you agree. A second ago you agree with the opposite verse. That is the opposite verse.
They don't contradict. No, they don't contradict. You think it does, but it doesn't. Your English is poor, my friend.
What do you mean? I think here it says there's no fixed course. Here it says there's no fixed course. No fixed course. The verse before it says it has a fixed course.
Oh my God.
Don't say oh my God. So oh my potato.
Listen, you know what you know. Can someone in the chat, please, that knows English, teach these guys? Look at what it says.
Abdul, yeah. I will send you the full copy in front of you. Obviously, you do not know how to read like your prophet. Here we go.
And the sun
no, hold on. Let me send it to you again. And I want you, because you are not looking at the screen, I want you to read for me everything. Does it oppose each other? Anyone is a blind, he can see it. So one is saying there is a fixed course, and the other one saying there's no fixed course.
And both of them. Listen. The problem is in your English. You don't pay attention to what I say. You have to pay attention to what I say. The problem is in your English, man.
The problem is in my English, not in your Quran. So listen to this. We show him, guys. It's so clear. One is saying the sun runs on a fixed course.
I can do this also. Listen.
Just go. So we show him what his prophet said. You need to know there's millions of hadith. Who care? There's million, there's 2 million, there's 10 billion, there's 1 hadith. Who care? Did your prophet say that the sun set in a muddy water? You should understand. I am open. This is according to you. Look, what according to me? It's your prophet, he said that. Why you are calling me again?
Because you know, you're so funny, man. I have never seen such a funny guy. You just want this to be like this, bro. You have to read a little bit. Be fair
In
in
front of
your
you, it
approach.
says, it is, one verse it says there's no fixed course, the other verse says it is fixed course. Very simple. People are
Listen,
laughing.
I know, I understand what you mean, but you
Yeah.
have to be, listen, what you do, you have to fix your English a little bit. I'm telling you. Okay, is this not an answer when I'm telling you maybe you understood it wrong?
What? How I understand
Is
wrong?
this,
My friend, this is the
is in your
opposite.
English the answer?
This is the
It's not the
opposite. One, it
opposite.
says it has fixed, the other one, a fixed course. The other one says there's no fixed course.
It doesn't say that. It does not say that.
It's
You
in front of
lied.
you. It's in front of you.
No,
Stop. Okay.
no.
Okay, then open YouTube and read for me.
Open YouTube and read for me. I have it in front of me, the other one, and I'm seeing that
Okay,
it's
read
not.
it.
It doesn't contradict.
Okay,
Okay,
read
so
it. Okay,
listen.
read it. No, I want you to read it.
Okay.
I want you to read it. Go ahead.
Okay. So, and the sun runs with no fixed course for a term, meaning that it has no destination. That it has no destination and it does not settle in one place. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue.
So where is that?
Ah.
Okay. And the sun runs. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And the sun runs on its fixed term for a time. He said its fixed course is beneath the throne. The second view is that this refers to when the sun's appointed time comes to an end. Why do you want me to read the whole?
Well, okay, and now?
Yeah, so what it
Okay.
means is both of them are actually saying, but in different, you know, you can say in English, you can say same thing a little bit different. You're not using exact word. You are failing in the English. The problem is that you're failing in the English beat. I know what you mean. Just find two verses that go each other. Listen, where can I ask you a question? I had about originally when I called you about Christianity.
So now
Can I ask you a question?
are we done? Like you solved the problem now? That's it? It's solved now?
Because you do not understand the question is from the answer.
When we showed you that your prophet, he said, and this is Sahih Hadith, Sahih in chain, it says that the sun set in a muddy or hot, warm spring. You said to me there's a million hadith, and I don't know what does that mean. So what?
Not million. I did not say million.
A billion.
What are you putting word?
Okay.
No, not billion either.
Did your prophet?
But you're saying it's wrong. I did not say billion.
Did your prophet say the truth or he lied?
You cherry picking. If you want to show that Islam is false,
I cannot do cherry picking unless there is a
cherry.
cherry. Are you saying your Quran, your religion, full of a cherry? I
So,
cannot do picking for the cherry unless there is a cherry. So I'm asking you, when you're a prophet,
okay, let me do
when
the same
you're a
then, okay?
prophet, he said that he was making
When you say
cherry.
that about Christianity, when
You
I
are
said
saying,
cherry, your English is so bad. Listen,
you are saying,
your English is
listen,
so
Mr.
bad. Do you
Abdul,
think I'm
you are
talking
saying
only
your
about
prophet
cherry,
here
not
is
talking
making
about
cherry. You are saying your prophet is making cherry, and I am picking up the cherry of your prophet. Thank you very much.
When you talk about cherry, you think that I'm actually talking about cherry. This is your English.
So when I talk about cherry, you think I'm talking about cherry, but I'm not talking about cherry. So when your prophet said the sun set in murky water, he's talking about what?
No,
I want you to read the hadith. I want you to read the hadith. I was sitting behind Allah Messenger, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting, and he asked, do you know where this is set? I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. It's set in a spring of warm water. Did your prophet say something is smart? I want the answer. Go ahead.
Okay. Is Jesus God?
After you answer this, I will tell you.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this, but if you fair, look, we started very good. I do not understand why you're trying to put me down always. Okay, I'm Muslim, but
you're the one who said it, cherry, not me.
See, this is no. See, have I told you anything about you? You
don't
just, I feel like,
don't waste my time, because we want to talk about Jesus the God. You know?
Okay.
I want you to finish this one first. Okay. So when your prophet
how is he
says
God?
that,
Astaghfirullah. Don't say that he's God because he didn't know about the.
No, answer this first.
Astaghfirullah. Why? Okay, is this fair? See. Is this fair? You
will see if it's fair or not. In a second, we will see if it's fair or not. We will see. You're trying to change the topic, trying to hide the poo of your prophet. So answer. Don't you want to know about Jesus, if he's God or not? I will show you, but you need to finish this one first.
You will not show me. Wallahi,
I will show you. Answer now.
How can I prove to you?
You see, you're trying to run. Are you going to answer or not? You promised me you are be a man.
I promise you.
Okay.
I
So
promise.
your
I
prophet
answer
said
you.
the
Wait,
sun
wait.
set in a muddy spring, warm water. Why your prophet says that?
Oh, he was not wrong when he said that.
He's
What he
not wrong.
meant. No, but wait. You have to. Okay. When he says, I tell you that this is from human, when you see it on the match from human perspective, when you really want to know about the Quran, with what it talks about the sun, you have to go when it talks about the sun that it has no course, meaning it goes in an orbit. But this is my interpretation. If you refuse, listen,
You said this is from the
Abdul what?
perspective.
Abdullah?
Okay, I will go with
Abdul,
you. You just said this is from the perspective of your prophet.
but why are you putting? No, but why are you trying to put me? The part is why
You
so
just
much
said
hatred?
you just
Why?
said
I'm talking to you respectfully.
you're a
Wait, like
prophet
I
saying
told you.
that from
Wait. I told you
from
one
the
thing.
perspective
I
of a
told
human
you.
being
Yeah.
seeing, right? He
Listen.
claimed
I
knowledge.
told
He
you.
claimed
I
knowledge,
told
but
you
he
that
is
I'm a
making
student.
up a
Wait,
lie
wait.
because this
No,
is
no, no.
not from the human being perspective because we don't see the sun set in a
You
spring of
talk.
water. Have you
I
ever
told
heard of
you.
suns
Listen.
going in a spring of water?
I told you that I'm a student. Why are you talking to me
I'm
I'm a?
asking you,
Why are you
have
talking
you
like
ever
this?
seen the sun sitting in a spring of
Wait.
water? Have you ever
Boiling
seen
water.
in a
I
human
told you boiling
perspective?
water. Yeah. What is so unfair? You talk 99%. You have to let people.
Because you
Dude,
are not
this is not.
answering.
Because I'm telling you,
How
no,
many time I
no,
have to
no.
repeat
I
the
tell
question?
you,
I'm asking you, please, 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 please,
please.
please. Take
Yeah,
breathe.
man.
Okay, now. So, have you ever seen anyone in the world from his eye perspective seeing the sun setting in a muddy spring of water?
Yes, when people say normally, when they say, "Oh, what a beautiful sunset," they don't really
Where do
mean
you
the
see the
sunset.
sunset? What is that? Where do you see the sunset set in a spring of water? Where is that?
Oh my, are you serious?
No, I am serious, very
When
serious.
people see, okay, very serious. If people see that go in a spring of water, they say, "Oh, what a beautiful sun that just set on a spring of water." What's wrong with that? It's figure of speech.
But
It's just speech.
no,
Does that
no,
mean that
this
really?
is not
Wait.
figure of speech. It says, it's set. It says,
When people
read
say I'm so
carefully, read
hungry, wait,
carefully,
there is in
read
English, wait,
carefully, Abdul.
cherry pick.
You see? أنت مدلس يا ولد. مدلس كبير صعنون صغير. Listen, it says, it's set in spring. In. Do you know what in? Listen,
How old?
it's set in a spring of water. So where is the
Do you have?
human perspective?
I'm telling you, I answered you twice. I'm gonna tell you one more time. No problem. I'm telling you, when someone says that, oh, what a beautiful sunset, it sits on ocean. You must understand, just like cherry pick, it doesn't mean.
It's a spring of water.
Okay, but
Where is the ocean? Where is the ocean?
Cherry pick. Okay,
Where is the
there's no
ocean?
Springfield. When
Where is the ocean? You are changing it now. The spring of water is ocean?
No.
Okay, so how the ocean became a spring of water?
So okay, you can say spring of water, no problem. Spring of water.
You can.
It doesn't
You know
mean.
what? I saw the sunset in my cup.
I can do this as well, but wallah, I feel bad doing this. I can right now, if I want, I can also say
Take care, potato.
As the discussion unfolds, the Muslim caller is taken aback by this verse. The host points out that the phrase "best of the creators" implies there are other creators being compared, yet Islam teaches that Allah alone creates. This sparks a deep question. Does the Quran suggest that others can also create? Some try to explain that creator here simply means makers or fashioners, but the words chosen in the Quran carry divine weight. If Allah calls himself the best, it invites us to ask, who are the rest? This moment challenges many to look deeper, not just into translations, but into truth itself. In the Bible, creation is never shared or compared. Isaiah 44 verse 24 says, "I am the Lord, who made all things, who alone stretched out the heavens." God doesn't say best. He says alone. It's a clear revelation that no one stands beside him in power, authority, or creative act. When we see confusion in holy texts, it's not to mock, but to seek truth. God invites every heart, Muslim, Christian, or anyone, to know him not through tradition, but through revelation. He is not one of many. He is the only one. Let that truth humble us and draw us closer to His Word. Heavenly Father, thank you for revealing that you alone are the creator of all things. Open the eyes of those who seek truth sincerely. Let your light shine in every heart, so they may know you, the one true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. In Jesus' name, amen. If this debate opened your eyes to something deeper, don't stop here. Keep searching the Scriptures, because truth will always lead you to the one who made you. Like, share, and follow for more truth-based discussions. This is not just a debate, it's a discovery of who the true Creator really is.